Well, we have some beautiful weather here today. The big story recently has been what's been going on in the tropics. So here's Nigel, still a Category 1 hurricane, at this point moving well away from the United States. But we first alerted you to the development of an area of low pressure off of the Carolinas earlier this week. And this is taking a big role in our forecast as we get closer to the weekend. So this is potential tropical cyclone 16. You'll notice not a super organized system right now, but the National Hurricane Center is forecasting it to become more organized as the day wears on. In fact, we could have our next named tropical system, our named tropical storm rather, as we get a little bit later into the evening tonight or by tomorrow morning. This is expected to have some impacts along the North Carolina and Virginia coastline before it takes a turn out to sea. So by the time it reaches Connecticut, we lose a lot of the tropical characteristics. But what that means for us is it increases our risk for rain, especially on Saturday. Models have converged here on a solution that shows showers building through the day on Saturday, with some periods of rain expected, especially in the afternoon and evening. So this has impacts on things like fairs across the state and the Yukon game. In fact, model data now suggesting that showers likely linger into Sunday, as we've been discussing all week, and possibly even into Monday. This morning, as expected, we began the day between about, say, mid to upper 40s of the inland, low 50s along the shoreline. Certainly a cool morning out there, but a great day to head to any of the fairs or events across the region. Here's a live look in our iCam at the Big E. There's the Connecticut building. Beautiful day. People out, of course, enjoying this gorgeous weather. A live look in our iCam in New Haven, 271 in the Elm City right now. A gorgeous day statewide across New England. That continues by 4 o'clock, 73 with plenty of sun, 71 at 6 o'clock. And temperatures a little bit slower to fall tonight than what we saw last night. And what we're anticipating here is eventually we start to see some clouds build in. First Alert Futurecast showing that we're clear through the first half of tonight. High clouds start to drift north sometime tomorrow morning. And we will see some filtered sunshine through the day tomorrow. It's not until tomorrow night when clouds really begin to thicken up. We're expecting a dry day. Here's 11 o'clock, clouds becoming thick, wind taking on this easterly component. So tomorrow, just a touch cooler than where we are today, with many of us topping out right around 70 degrees and increasing clouds, especially once we get past lunchtime in the afternoon. So far this month, we started the month off quite warm. In fact, we had our second heat wave of the year. Take a look at the first week of September, upper 80s and 90s. And since then, temperatures have been running near, if not slightly below normal. But the bigger story here is certainly the rain. A lot of rain, especially centered on weekends. And this weekend, unfortunately, trending to be similar to what we have already seen so far, with more wet weather anticipated. Today, temperatures about 70 to 75 for most, some of the Litchfield Hills topping out in the upper 60s. On the first alert 7-day here, again, we're giving you the first alert that we will likely see some showers develop as we get into the day on Saturday, especially through the afternoon and evening. Cooler with temperatures in the 60s. Overnight temperatures up a bit this weekend too, since the rain will be around. Showers lingering into Sunday. By Monday, mostly cloudy, perhaps some lingering showers. Temperatures will gradually fall off next week back into the upper 60s. By the end of next week is when our average high temperature for the Hartford area is actually 70 degrees. So even though that may seem cool, it's really not that far off from where we typically would be. We'll have one final check of the First Alert 7-day coming up.